I'm Simon Shapiro, and this is SingOut SpeakOut. Episode number 5 has arrived, and in the brand new SingOut SpeakOut studio, no less. Okay, I'm in the back seat of my car, but you can't say I don't take you anywhere. Now, I might be crammed up here in the back, and I might well be recording this in literally the only 15 minutes that I have managed to steal for us this week. But please be sure that nothing I say from this point on is thoughtless or throwaway or random. It's been a big week. The kind of week where I could easily justify not doing a show for personal reasons, but the reason I was not going to do a show was really for other people who may well watch this. Because in the musical world that I grew up in our music community, we've lost someone special this week. A colleague and a friend who is really universally respected and loved. I worked with and knew Natasha Stewart for more than 20 years. And even though we weren't in each other's innermost circles, I had just huge amounts of respect for her. And, just honestly, I wasn't sure whether I could do a show this week. It's been a hard week. There are a lot of broken hearts about this. And, that makes it tough because this show is about being positive and giving messages that really aren't about despair or sadness or tragedy. And you know what? I guess the thing is that wasn't the message she wanted either. And that's what struck me. That's the reason why I'm doing this, because last night I couldn't sleep and I wasn't going to do a show at all. But two things came back to me. One is the very last conversation that I had with her. And that was not long ago, only maybe 8 weeks ago. I actually reached out to her because, my plan for 2020 was to put myself out into the world in a lot more... in a bigger way. And that's something that she did last year. She went on The Voice Australia and really put herself out there. So I thought she might have some good advice for me. Even though we don't talk often at all, I just thought she would be a good person to talk to. And I sent her a message and she called me back straight away. We had a great long conversation, and it wasn't just simple advice. Yeah, go for it, mate. Get your message out there. She asked me really specifically, what's your message? Why that message? How are you going to deliver it? And what does it mean for your overall sort of plan for yourself? And really pointed questions. And she didn't just ask the questions, she wanted the answers, and she analysed them before giving me sort of a bit of a green light and saying, yeah, you need to go for this, you're ready. But she made a really strong point of saying you need to be clear about all that and keep clear about that if it's going to work. Otherwise, she said she would have advised me maybe to hit the drawing board and just put some more thought into those things. Wow, well, that was a really it wasn't what I expected. I just thought she might give me some general advice, but it was like coaching session. And as I said, we haven't had that much interaction with each other over the years, especially not the last 10 years. So for her to be so generous with her time and her experience with me, it was really humbling and beautiful. I'm so glad we got to do that. I also got to tell her, what I thought of her. And I had no idea it was our last conversation, none at all. And I don't think she would have known that either at that time, because I think it was quite sudden that she got sick again. And that's probably also why it's such a devastating blow for us and a shock. I was shocked when I heard. But, the other thing was the last message that she gave, and her last message to the world, what she wanted people to see and to hear from her was not sadness, it was hope. She wanted to share the poem by Emily Dickinson, which talks about hope, and wow, so if she wants to talk about hope, then wow, I want to talk about hope. Rather than shutting down and not doing a show and that's positive, I'm going to. So I'm not going to sing a sad song. I'm singing a happy song. I'm singing a song called Lover of Life because that's what I am. This is what I want to be, and I know that's what she was. And I really believe that even though I don't embody it and live it every day, it's something I'm trying to embody and live more and more every day. So without any further ado, I'd like to play you and my song, Lover of Life. Long walk down the wrong track, I've been gone but now I'm back, and it feels so good to be here. I lay down in a strange bed, leaving behind. 'Cause I'm a lover of life, and I'm a liver of dreams. I'm a toucher of light, and I'm a giver of things. I'm a breather of fire, I'll be the spreader of wings. 'Cause I'm a lover of life, I'm a lover of life, yeah. A long drive in the wrong car, before I knew it I'd gone too far. At least the road is headed somewhere. I lay down in a strange place, never found I lost my space. I'll keep on moving till I get there. I always fight for what I believe in, 'cause I know that's right. 'Cause I'm a lover of life, and I'm a liver of dreams. I'm a toucher of light, and I'm a giver of things. I'm a breather of fire, I'll be the spreader of wings. 'Cause I'm a lover of life, I'm a lover of life. 'Cause I was lost inside a hole, much deeper than I thought I could go. I was digging out, that's when I found my goal. I always fight for what I believe in, I know that's right. 'Cause I'm a lover of life, I'm a lover of life, and I'm a liver of dreams. I'm a toucher of light, and I'm a giver of things. I'm a breather of fire, I'll be the spreader of wings. I'm a lover of life, I'm a lover of life, yeah.
To all reluctant acrobats, pushovers and front door mats.